What's up, everybody? Welcome to Babinock Gaming. If you haven't already done so, smack that like and subscribe. Where are you guys catching these trophies? We got people already in the house. Nice, Dijon. So I'm going to assume you are at Bear, correct? Are you at Bear? I am, Wood, you're at Mosquito? Good. Hey, whatever works, brother. Whatever works. So you are at Bear. What does Bear look like? I'm kind of like, I just got done mowing, guys. I'm a mess. I'm working outside today, so we are just kind of chilling. Gonna take a little break from the outside work because real life is just kind of screwy right now. We will. I'm probably just gonna troll some tongue. I'm already here. I already have a boat ticket, so I might as well. So today's gonna be a little bit, like I said, we started late. So today we're just gonna kind of go with the flow. Tomorrow I'm definitely starting late. I've got a lot of projects in real life. However, I am off tomorrow, so we will still be doing a stream. It'll just be a little bit later. I think I want to do. I think I might even go do some donuts tomorrow. Maybe some wacky rig. I've been talking about it, and we haven't really done it for a while. At least start out there. Maybe get a run or two down. Yeah, that's the only downside to Bear. That is the only downside to Bear. But at least you got some trophies, brother. Can't complain about that too much. I started at an awkward timing game. I figure if I do a little happy hour spin trolling and I'll pop some wacky rig tomorrow, that might actually get my spin fishing up. I don't know. Is your float down? No fish for you, Dr. Jones. Nah, take that. That's good. That's a good round right there, brother. Take that while you get it. Cause you know, come Sunday, come tomorrow after, are they doing a server reset tomorrow? I don't even know if they are. They usually do. You know, all the fish will be moved out of Bear Lake. Yeah, where to now? Where to now? I already had a boat ticket, and I was already standing at Tunguska, so it was kind of a no-brainer for me. I'm not planning on a. I don't know if they usually do. You'll see. Come, wait till tomorrow. I mean, if they don't, I'd be surprised. Well, they did like a 6-hour one last week, so maybe I wouldn't be that surprised. Damn, a tour lead core? Wow. You know the fish will migrate anyway. I seen a couple OB spots for carps. Gauzy posted one, and oh, and so did Mesk. So there are spots to be found, especially for common carp. I was still able to keep up with some of the videos getting pushed out today. That's actually not bad at all either. Which video? Because I think they were at two different spots, was they not? Is that the Mesk or the Gauze? Let me look. I'm sneaking a peek. Hold on. I'm like 9 times out of 10. Oh, it was Reckonser. Reckonser is the one I actually was looking at. And actually, Grazi put one out as well. So you mess Reckonser. I mean, they've all basically posted carp spots at Oldberg. Sorry. Yeah. Yeah. So all three of them posted spots at Oldberg the last like 2 days for carp. Yeah. See, I watch everybody's vids too. I mean, I guess I kind of got to, right? I mean, here's the God's honest truth in my analytics. Uh, the top 5 people that actually, share audiences with me is Reckonser, Grazi, Mesk, and Mista. I mean, they're 4 out of my top 5. So go figure I watch all them, right? Yeah. Yeah. Well, usually I'm with you on that. If I wouldn't have had outside work, so you know how that goes. I'm probably gonna do this, go back to doing some outside work, and then maybe sometime tonight. I'm debating. I might stream something different. I'm not sure if I'm going to stream it or just play it. So I was looking at maybe trying out that enlisted game from the makers of War Thunder. Since it's a free to play game too. Nice. Get some grub, my friend. Get some grub. Oh, smashing at 35, man. That's awesome. That is awesome. Awesome, awesome. Oh, is there any bad thing? Oh, maybe we got something a little bit. I hate trolling at night. That's the only downside. If you want to give me a nice sized Taman, I'd take that too. Or just keep filling me up full of chars. That would work as well. Yeah. Fish for a couple hours. I wouldn't mind getting closer to 9. So how are you doing in the tournament? You winning? Oh, okay, okay. That'll do. Eh. Yeah, but that's how it always works. That is how it works. I think I think we'll have some fun tomorrow. If I troll not troll, if I do some wacky rig on donuts, then maybe we'll go somewhere else after that. I don't know yet. Maybe something new and exciting. We'll see what's biting tomorrow. Well, everybody wants first. Oh hell, can't beat that. That's awesome. That is nice cash. Oh man, nighttime fishing. Mm. Come on, taming. I still got cooking to go. I might have to do some cooking soon too. What's up, Wolf? I'm tired, brother, but we're gonna keep chugging. You know, outside work today. Springtime, trying to get some stuff done around the house and still stream at the same time. Brother, the same old, same old. I should have a little more time tomorrow. Today's a little spotty. What's up, Marshall? What is up, my friend? Yeah. Well, we might I might try, like I said, later on, and this is gonna be really later on. I might actually try something different. We'll see if I got enough time. Mr. Jack Daniels in the house, not Jim Beam, Jack Daniels. We did the old turnaround, and I'll flip my third. Oh man, God, I'm whooped. That whole mowing grass thing sucks. I don't advise it. Just let it grow. Just let it grow. I'm thinking about paving all my grass and painting it green. I think it's a pretty sound idea. Or just put some artificial turf in. I mean, they all sound like really good ideas on paper. I don't have that much grass, so technically I could probably get away with it. It just seems like a lot once you start weed eating and everything else. Well, that and I pushed off the first mowing of the year, so everything was nice and thick and high, and yeah, you know the drill. I often talked about getting rid of my grass in the front yard. Oh man, I often talked about it. The backyard, who cares? Nobody looks into the backyard. Oh my goodness, guys. Hopefully the morning times so we start getting some nice bites. No, we'll start trolling around the 12. If we continue to be slow like we was the other day, I'll flip up and go to the 12. Good. You know what happens to me when I participate in tournaments? My bite rates just tanks. It's like, oh, you wanted to catch fish? No, no, thank you. Of course, ever since I came to Tunguska, I really haven't done a whole heck of a lot up here. I came up here yesterday towards the end of stream, and it wasn't that great. Really? Wow. Good job then. What are they spamming my chat with? Oh, is that the tournament you were in? No, I don't know what that is. Ah, okay. Like I said, I rarely have time to do their tournaments, so I don't pay them that much attention. Just to be fair. I hope I just start yanking out some fish at daybreak. That'd be swell. Let's get that little perch in here. I sense it's a little perch. Let's get it in. Oh, that's a grayling. That's different. Hey, it's different. Well, you got to get that money. I call 800 silver in 2 days pretty successful. I honestly didn't think I was going to get 16 fish overnight. I mean, it wasn't like anything fantastic, but at least I still caught something overnight. Come on, bite for me, boys. Sun's going to be coming out on the days I won't be here, of course. That's how it always works. Maybe I get some morning sunshine and it'll make up for everything. Oh man, where's the fishy? It's never good when you're just like soaked in sweat from mowing and you come in and coffee's even just like I got a Mountain Dew. I just don't feel like reaching up. I'm feeling lazy right now. Come on, give me some love in the spin fishing category. That's a baby. Nah. Ah, crap. That's what I thought. Like, why ain't that reel going off for like 15 minutes and then all of a sudden I realize there's no line in it? That sounds like my luck right there. Ooh, that was a nice pull. I'm glad I locked that reel. I wouldn't have had no line for sure. He'd have been like, nope. That's a nice little chunky. $6.8. Boof. I mean, they can give me more if they want. Perfectly happy with that. Ooh, break out the chiropractor, boys. Oh, we're here somewhere. I knew I had to make a course correction sooner or later. Very good, very good, very good. You spin bell. Need a break from them, huh? Yeah, that's all right. You know, I understand all about the breaks. I'm not a big trolling person, but only because I spent so much time at Volkov trolling. You know, I don't mind it, but I tend to like to be off the boat more than be on the boat. Some Trump Grayling, yeah. I mean, Belay is pretty nice right now, from what I've seen. Couple different spots. Yeah, yeah. I know. I just came from outside. It's a little warm. How many hours do I have on the game? Hours are all relevant. I don't know because I'm not on the Steam client to actually check to tell you how many exact hours I have, but I basically have, you know, I played this game. I've taken probably 2 to 3 different breaks playing this game. I'm not sure exactly how much of my life I spent on this game. I just got done mowing some grass. Just got done. I used to spend a lot of hours. Like I used to log a lot of hours. I used to play this game, 10 hours a day. On my off days. I don't put that much time into it too much anymore. I do enjoy it, but I'm trying not to burn myself out as I have in the past. Nice. And now I didn't have any goals before. Now there's a couple different setups I want to buy and try. I want to save up for, a good catfish setup. I want to save up for a jerk rod. So all those require reels I don't have. So I will start. Oh yes, a perch gave me a freaking spin fishing point. Go figure. Well, I think I got to turn the boat. I do. You always got to set goals up. If yeah, I used to fish all around too. I still sort of do. There's a lot of the other stuff I want to get into the game though. I want to. Oh yeah, yeah. Caught that coming in. Come on, give me that Nelma. There we go. I try not to be too repetitive because that's what'll burn you guys out. If I'm constantly fishing the same lake every single day, like if I'm at Amber every day for like 3 weeks straight, I would lose my mind. Tube is all right. I just don't really. It's nice. I would like to do more sturge fishing up there though. I'd like to actually do more sturge fishing all around. That's why I'm trying to get some mole crickets up and get a little more larvas up. It's not a lot of silver, but it's a lot of fun to fish. And of course, wacky rigging. I'm going to do some wacky rigging tomorrow, and that's going to be a little more fun for me because I haven't done it for a little while. Boom. Glad to see the Arctics want to play today. We're glad for that. Like to touch a couple more Nelmas. That'd be nice. Add a little more to the old silver account. Ooh, come on. Give us some love, Tunguska. Give us some love. I don't know why Tongue wants to be so mean. Try that. Should pick up a couple char through here. Hopefully. Maybe. Maybe not. Maybe not. Actually, almost tempted to go spin fishing for a little bit. I mean, it's. I'm not too mad. I'm just. I don't mind trolling. It's just sometimes, it's just repetitive. I'd rather bottom fish anymore. That's why I only troll once in a blue moon. This is what, maybe the second time in a week I trolled, and you can't even really count Volkov. That was only like a little small session. But I mean, hey, 330, that ain't too bad. That's, well, 60 fish. Depends on how long it took you to get to 60 fish. Well, I assume 60 fish was probably what, about an hour and a half, Wolf? Something like that? Oh, over 3 hours. Yeesh. Yeah, that's a yikes. That's a yikes. It's time to move at that point. I mean, my RNG isn't that great, but you know, if I'm only making that, I got to make a move. I mean, my RNG's crap, as you can tell. I mean, I got some tags. but it's still going to be, I'm at the end of the day, I'm at 36 minutes in. By the time I hit an hour, I'm going to have that. No, okay, you're a Volk repairing cow. I love Volkov, man. Volkov used to be a churner for me, but here the last couple times I went back, I just haven't done that well. What's Volkov doing right now? I mean, cloudy. I'm not salmon. I think they like the sun. I'm not 100%. I'm pretty sure they dig the sun more than clouds. Come on, give us some money. It's a little bit of money. We'll take that money. We'll take that cha-ching. Yeah, I got a couple things I need to repair soon, but I'm kind of waiting. They're not. It's not tremendously bad at this moment. Mech, I'm not worried about. Friction brake's only 6.8. Not worried. There's one I have a friction brake of it's almost 10, but I'm still not tremendously worried. Yeah, I still got some time. I still got a lot of time. You don't need to for the mech. The mechanism is mainly for when you're locking the reel. I never really lock, so I let it go to 2025, and yeah, I'm not. It's expensive. The mechanism is expensive to repair, so friction brake now. On the other hand, I'll hit about 10%. It's fine. Nice, another spin fishing point. Grease is probably the cheapest thing to fix, and it is what also helps keep your gears wear down. So then again, if I use mono over braid, I would repair less, but I actually don't give a crap. To be honest, I prefer the braid over the having tons of different lines. I just have braid. I prefer it. It's thinner. I get more of it in into the Tagara, so I'd sooner just run the braid. Yeah, but if you're worried about mech, I mean, I really won't worry about the mech. Like this is expensive to replace. Definitely expensive. Your main things is grease and friction brake. Grease and friction brake. The ball bearings is yeah, that's necessitate. But the mech, I don't sweat the mech. Well, that's why you don't worry about the mech. The mechanism is like, for me to replace the mech, I believe it's almost 1,700 silver for the Gara. So at that point, I'm waiting until I hit 20, 25% to replace. It really has no bearing on me winding fish in, as opposed to, friction brake definitely does. brake and grease is probably your two biggest things you want to keep maintained. Everything else can wait a hot minute. Keep that in mind. And just because one thing hits 10%, don't mean you replace it all. What I tend to do is, if my friction brake's at, like, I don't know, 10%, my grease is 8, I just go ahead and replace my grease, because my grease has an effect, a wearing effect. Well, some of it is repair, some of it is replace. Like your friction, your spool's a complete replacement. So that's going to be the same price point, no matter what. That's why your spool's usually so expensive. It's never going to make a diff. To replace it 10%, don't ever. I mean, I would not really do that. Your mech is, like I said, everything has a focus. You know what I mean? The biggest thing is your friction brake is what helps you land the fish in. It's, what you're using to bring the fish in. That is the most important thing for you to keep fixed. That's one of the things where, if you're trying to throw 29 friction down and you're only able to go 26, 25, because you're burnt, your friction brakes burn up. Everything has a place in a reel. The mech, I know people that basically don't even replace mech until like 30%. just the way it is. Friction brake, I generally, some people even wait longer for friction brake, but personally, when it hits around 10%, I generally fix the friction brake. And no, not everything is progressive. Hey, what's going on, Anto? Thank you for stopping by, my friend. There's actually a complete post about that, Woofy. Let me see if I can find it for you. Levo, a long time ago, posted about it. It's been years now, so I'm not even sure I can find it again. But I'm sure they did keep that in the forum. Let me do a quick run by here. If I can find it. Yeah, see, this thing was posted like, oh god, so long ago. It's not even funny. But here is a good explanation for it. Everything. Yeah. That gives you the breakdown on everything as far as repair stuff goes, and will help you maybe make a decision. My main thing's friction brake as well, but you should do grease too, because the grease is really inexpensive, and like I said, it helps everything else. That is definitely from like 2018, but the same thing still apply. Now, I will say I don't agree with, ball bearings and stuff. You should replace them before 50%, but yeah. And friction brake, well, I just, I make sure it doesn't get over 15. I try not to make sure it goes over 15. But that's a general breakdown of, repair. And you could, like I said, everybody's their own, but it is kind of nice how it breaks it down in that forum post on what everything kind of is and does. Um, if I remember correctly, I didn't read that, but I'm pretty sure ball bearings is basically like casting distance and stuff. I'm not even sure. Let me take a. I don't know. I think that's what I gave you. I think it is. It looks like the post where they were talking about it. But Levo is his stuff. I couldn't fish with some of the stuff like he has. Like he tells you not to worry about that until like 30% and stuff. Oh my god, it would take you forever to reel in these fish. I couldn't even imagine that. Oh, there's a little one. Did you check your rods? Everything has um a big bearing on that. To be honest, Wolf, I'm gonna flip my screen here real quick. So this is here's my setups, right? Probably this thing right here, your leader is probably one of the biggest things as well. If it's over 10% wear, you're going to notice a huge difference in the way you catch fish. If you use a lead core, I'm not sure if you do or not. That is also a bearing. So if your leader is over 10%, replace. At 10% or above, replace. That's my recommendation. And then as far as this goes, your line guides will also make a difference sometimes too. I know in that article that I sent you, he says 30% or whatever. This is another one. Once it hits like 10 or so percent, I'll go ahead and replace it. But everything has an you know, a everything has is connected. So if you're struggling, just kind of like look at the rest of your gear, because you might find this one item that's just, say 12, 13%. And sometimes if you replace that, you're good. Not all the time, but sometimes. Whenever I notice I'm starting to struggle on fish, I start looking around at my gear. Yes, it is definitely certain fish fight harder. For example, you mentioned carp. Grass carp will fight you harder than a mirror carp. Grass carp, wild carp. Um, you think to the Atlantic salmons. There's a lot of fish here that fight above their weight. There's a huge difference between catching an Atlantic salmon of 20 kilograms and you know a I don't know say a mirror carp at 20 kilograms. Same with grass. You catch say a 25 kilogram mirror carp, that's nothing. It'll come in really easy. You catch a 25 kilogram grass carp or wild carp, and you're going to be sitting there fighting it for a little bit. Yeah, yeah. It's just how they kind of nerf things as well. Like the Atlantic salmon never used to be that hard, but they wanted to nerf the silver that we made from them, so they made them fight a little harder. Just the natural, you know, spice of life. Grass carp's always been a big pain in the butt. Same with wilds. Wilds were always a big pain as well. Oh, I guess I'll get some energy build up. Yeah, you just learn. You kind of learn wherever you're at. What you know, whatever's pulling your line, you get a sense of what is on the other end. Oh, it's really fighting me. I'm at Oldberg. Up, that's a stupid grass carp. Stuff like that. Oh yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong. There's some things you see me even have fits with every once in a while. You know, even with my Tagara, sometimes something will catch me by surprise. Well, it's just like this reel right here. This is what I caught that one brown trout on, and then I had a 4 kilogram Arctic. Just decide it want to just go hog wild. So sometimes they just go, they just attack you for no reason. I'm at 38 fish. It was a little slower right now, but we get some tags at least. It just felt slow. Maybe it wasn't, but it did feel that way. Still kind of feels a little slow. Might have to go try my hand at some spin fishing myself. I don't mind spin fishing this map. Where do I spin? I can show you. I might even go do spin fishing. There's about 4 different spots. Um, I really love this spot here. It works really good, but you'll catch bigger fish, sometimes Arctic. Welcome back, Dijon. Also right here's another good spot. Here's a good spot. Here's a good spot. And here is a decent spot as well. Basically, going up that whole little river right there is pretty good. What's going on, Aiden? How's it going, brother? Oh, he is back in after touching the grass. I tell you, Wolf, what I'll do is I'll show you some spots. Let me finish this day out because I don't really like to spin at night too much here. I'll finish this day out. I'll do one more spin up and down, and then I'll spin for some fish. I'll show you a couple good spots. Well, they used to be good. I'm going to assume they're still not bad. Yeah, yeah, it's I noticed that as well, Aiden. It is definitely slowed down a little bit, and I think it's because of the sun. I think these days will probably be better, but I won't be trolling those days. So hopefully somebody pulls something big out. That's kind of why I think I'm going to jump into spinning after today. I did have a ticket I wanted to burn up, but I'm only gonna. I already made my money back yesterday on it, so it's no big deal. We'll go up, we'll come back down, and then I'll toss some spinners in. If you come down here, you could possibly get spooled here. Just an FYI, Wolf. Like they like to just take off and go. I almost was spooled a couple times by like a 4 kilogram Arctic char. I'm just giving you a heads up. But usually, if you're like spinning here or here, you don't have anything to really worry too much about. You could pretty much it used to be like Belay. You can just throw it out there and just catch a fish almost every single cast. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, let's see. I've been trolling now, Aiden, for what, an hour? Exactly an hour. I got 38 fish. I mean, my bite rate isn't that great either. Well, the thing is, if you're in that small river section here, if you're fishing here, I'm telling you, anytime here, this river's flowing straight down and hard. So as soon as they bite, you just yank them down this direction, and they just try to fight themselves upstream. So they end up wearing themselves out. Oh, 27th. Ooh. But in case you didn't know, Wolf, you see this portion here. Um, this portion, there's an invisible wall there. The fish won't actually run up. I don't know anything about that reel, to be honest with you. also I'd actually have to look at it. When I go back down to start spin fishing, I'll take a gander. Dijon saying don't buy it. What kg reel is it, guys? Like the Titan was never on my radar. That's why I'm asking. I don't even remember. I don't even know what it looks like. Oh, yeah. Well, the fish can't go in there either, Aiden. There's a visible wall there too. So just like when I caught that sturge, it just went and sat in front of the stream. Well, how much is it? I don't know. I probably wouldn't. If it's only a 13 kilogram, I mean, you're asking me if it's comparable to a Caliber or Alpha or Narga. I mean, I'll take a look at it when I get to the store. But if you're asking me to if you should buy another reel outside of an Alpha, Narga, or a Caliber, I probably would say, oh, because it's the price point. It's the price point. I got you. It's probably half the price of the Caliber because their Caliber's what, like 2,800, or is that the Narga? Well, if you got to repair it, all for me though, if you got to repair, then it don't really make sense. I mean, another thing you'd have to ask yourself. My biggest ooh, hi, how you doing? My biggest thing as well is not only just repairs, what's the spool size? That would be a big concern for me too. Nelma. Yeah, yeah. And the alpha is like 22, 24, something around there. I know the alpha is the cheapest. Really? It's better than the caliber? How come I never heard of this reel before? Well, I just came back a couple weeks ago too, but there's got to be something wrong with it. Because nobody uses it. And don't get me wrong, I'm all about look at these junky ass reels I have. We got to go through this story again. I have all these junky. Look, nobody uses these. Nobody uses these. I use those. Calibers at 233. Wow, really? But you're also talking about. Hold on. Now you got me curious. Let me go look at Kill the Jock sheet, because what is the damn max you can put on it though for drag? That's kind of curious. Now I gotta look here. Real sheet. Let me make sure I got nothing on my boat while I'm looking at my sheets here. All right. Am I heading the right direction? I am still heading the right direction, boys. I'm going to head back towards the dock and see what I can catch on my way back while I'm checking out this sheet. So as I'm looking through this sheet, I see the Narga Alpha. The Titan is the last at the bottom there. 288. Yeah, it really is. But there's no score on it though, which is the rated drag's what kind of makes it smaller. I mean, it is the max drag on it is heartbreaking at 27. As I'm looking at it, the max drag's like 27, which, don't get me wrong, is perfectly fine. I mean, even yeah, and you know, to be honest, my missus runs like on her Nargas, she runs like the 22.8 line with 22 kilogram leaders. So I mean, and it gives her plenty of spool. But would I be able to trust that on a Titan? I'm not sure. I'm not sure, because here's the deal, and you did that to a newer one, but as your reel wears down over time, I mean, you got to think the percentage your reel wearing down is going to reflect your max drag as well. So that'll quickly become an issue with a 27 drag max drag. Do you know what I mean? Whereas with the alphas and Nargas, your reel can wear down for quite a while, and you're never going to touch the 20 something like breaking point for quite a long time. Yeah, I'm not so sure I'd be a fan of that, to be honest, because you would save yourself a little bit of money, but in the long run, you probably would be better off with any of the three I mentioned before: an alpha, a Narga, or a Caliber. And without ever owning a Caliber, I would probably say, because of the spool size and its middle of the road price between the Alpha and Narga, probably a Caliber. I never locked a mech as well, but max drag also affects your, how much it can stand with the, so with your line you're putting on it. So if you're putting a 22 line on it over time, your max drags, it's going to affect a lot of things really quick. It really will. Yes, if you can't afford, because if you can't afford a Caliber and you want to run 3 Titans, it could be a good investment. But then here's my question for you, Wolf. Okay, since you own a Caliber and a Titan, correct? In your mind, would it be better to say, see, for me, I like to save for the better stuff. Are you going to need something to go between a Titan and a Tagara? That's what I'm asking. Do you think you'd be able to need something between a Titan and Tagara? Because I can honestly tell you, you don't need anything between a Caliber and Tagara. So at that point, it's not really cheaper, correct? I'm trying to throw all the scenarios out there. Sometimes it's better to buy a product for a little more money than sit there and try to make it do. And Dijon will tell you, Dijon, you probably went from like either a Narga, Caliber, or Alpha straight into Tagaras, right? I mean, I did a stepping stone. I wish I would not have done. I mean, look, guys, I keep trying to. This is what I try to prevent everybody from following my footsteps. I had these gold 60s for 14s and an Alpha. They weren't that great. Well, the Alpha was good. These sucked so bad, so bad. I stepped into these. I bought 3 of these because they were relatively cheap. And when I say relatively cheap, I think they were like $6,000 at the time. So instead of buying, saving up and buying one Tagara, I bought 3 cheap ass reels. Did they work? Yes. Did they help me? I'm not entirely sure. If I would have started off, but keep in mind, Alphas didn't come out until I had already had my gold. Them 2 gold 60s, the Alphas didn't even exist when I bought those. The Alphas came out before I took my first break. Yeah, I'll be honest. I would probably just run calibers. I would save up. I know it sucks. I would just save up for a caliber or a Narga, or if you absolutely want to try to save a little money, the alphas are the cheapest of them 3. Just buy an alpha. Hold on, guys. Let me sell this stuff up. I really didn't think I made that much money. That's an hour. Hour 14. Okay. But I'm going to go spin fishing because I want to show you Wolfie a couple spots. Let me check the cafe. I don't have any of that. Ooh, 2 Arctic graylings. Maybe we can try and target that. Yeah, I would, if I had to do it completely starting fresh, because I had this exact same conversation with the missus, and it wasn't that long ago. But she's going to go. She's going to, well, she hasn't played for a couple weeks, but if she comes back, she's probably going to buy an alpha, just because she likes going cheaper. But I would not have recommended. Like I said, everything's middle of the road. 23.90, and if you just pay just that little bit more, I mean, well, the Narga we know is 3. It's $3,000. If you pay just a little more though, you can have the 15.5 and a lot more spool. I mean, that's kind of a big difference from I mean, that level, this level of reel compared to a, that's what I'm looking for. Here, let me just do this. I mean, that, and with the Star What rating, you know it's going to wear faster. So you know it's going to wear faster. Yeah, that's a big difference. That's a big difference. Can I talk about the Alpha? I wouldn't. Well, that's what we were just talking about. Would, out of all of them, if you really want to go cheap, the cheapest I would go for the 14 for your next step up would be an Alpha. and that's at $23.90. However, you know, if you want more spool size, and this is the very important thing, if you want more spool size because you're going to be trying to fish for stuff up in, say, Tuba or, you know, some of these other bigger lakes, you're probably just going to want to go ahead, bite the bullet, spend a little more, and get the oh, I lost my train of thought. Get the not Narga. What the hell is the third? Caliber. So you're probably, because it's in between the Alpha. Basically, you're going to pay $23.90 for that, or you're going to pay $3,000 for that. And I just looked at the Caliber. I don't know where it is, but it was 28. It was 28 something. There it is. It was 28, almost 29. So it's in between the Alpha and Narga. However, it's got a bigger spool, and it's a 15.5. You don't want a bigger spool size? Why not? And you're going to fish salmon and Volkov. Yeah, you could, but my worry is the 3.5 stars, and you're going to have to repair that faster. You're going to have to repair the Titan more. And that's what I worry about. I don't own one, but even Wolf said he had to repair his. And these guys are all saying that you're going to need a step. If you get that reel, you're going to need a step, you know, to a Tagara. So at that point, if you buy 2 Titans, because you're talking about Troll and Volkov, and I assume you mean you want to buy 2 of these reels, that would equal 1 really good reel. But in all fairness, if you want to try it, I'm not going to say no, because I did something similar. I wish I wouldn't have. I really wish I wouldn't have bought these mares. But I did something similar down that same path because I wanted to be cheap. And I really wish I wouldn't have now. Oh, just 13%, really? Yeah, it's, well, a salmon trophy's going to run you anyway. It's going to run me on my Tagara. I'm just putting that out there. The salmon trophy's going to run me on my Tagara. So, yeah, I mean, there is no wrong answer, to be honest, Kazas, because it's all on how you want to play the game. There, like I said, don't ever let anybody talk you out of doing something you're actually thinking about, because there is a million real combinations. Look, let's be honest. I bought these, and I had people trying to tell me it was a dumb investment and I should have bought something else. I'm quite happy with them, and as well as you could be quite happy with your Titan. There is a million different rod and reel combinations, and everybody's completely different on the way they view how they want to use them for fishing. So, yes, in the grand scheme of things, I probably wouldn't do it. However, it might work for you. And you are correct, though, guys. I mean, what reels are you running now? What reel are you upgrading? I'm going to assume that you're running like a Saber or something. I would probably do it. I would probably go for calibers. But like I said, that's me. If you feel that, you know, 2 Titans would be good, would be better. What are you running now? Are you running Sabers? What kind of reels are you running right now? Because I'm trying to think what you're running. How big of a replacement is it? Because guys, let's be honest. if he's running like really small reels, it could be a huge upgrade for him, to be honest. Yeah, I kind of link 6,000 8.5. Mm. See, guys, and here's the problem. A Titan would be a huge upgrade for his protons if that's what he's talking about doing is trolling. I mean, he has proton 6,000s, which are 8.5s. And if he can buy two Titans, that would actually be beneficial for his carp fishing as well. I don't know what your silver input is though. Yeah, he said he wanted to fish at Volkov. And the problem is if he goes to fish at Volkov at 8.5 reels, he's just not going to be able to reel them out fast enough to make a huge profit. I understand his philosophy here. I really do. I see where he's coming from. He wants to troll Volkov, but he's got these protons, and it's just look. I remember fishing with this. I mean, I don't own one, but I watched Undead fish with Saber 60s on Volkov, and they just burn his reels up all day, every day. But regardless, Wolf, I mean, a, t- a, a Titan's going to be huge. I mean, a Titan's actually going to be like a big jump no matter what. He's going to see a difference from an 8.5 to a 13 kilogram. Right. Well, you seen what I was using. I was using a Proton Pro. I basically went from 9 kilograms. I basically went from 3 kilograms to 5.5. I gave my 5.5s away to 9 kilograms to 14s to 19s to what I have now, Tagaras. And I really wish I wouldn't have bought my 19s. Well, yeah, because yeah, he wants to use them. Yeah. What you don't you wouldn't like that on your spinning reel? I use my Tagaras on my spinning reels. I used to use them stupid Mare LTDs on my spinning reels as well. I whoops. I want to do this. I think Kazas at the end of the day, it's whatever you think's going to benefit you. I think no matter what, you're going to notice a little bit of a difference. But just so you know, at the end of the day, the caliber is definitely a superior reel. I know it costs twice as much, but as you're progressing, it's gonna help you a little bit more than your Titan's gonna help you when you're reeling in the fish to make the money. I'm at Balea 2 right now. I call this Balea 2. This little section here is called Balea 2. Because no matter where I pitch in here, using my Balea rod and reel, I'm gonna get something. We'll try the black one here first, boys. Try the black one. Usually this is my nighttime one. Wait. Let's crank up the speed here. Oh, it was just sitting in the water, boys. Just sitting in the water. so, so here you go, Wolf. This look, I just cast it out. I was adjusting reel speed whenever it decided to eat it. This is where I caught my brown trout trophy. This is where I caught an Arctic. Yes, yes. See, I haven't really. Oh, I need one more, and I'll get that. Nice. Okay. Go retrieval speed 25 just for the shits and giggles. But at the end of the day, I mean, it's entirely up to you. Uh, as you start to progress, I mean, 3 grand in silver. I mean, it's a pain, but it's not that hard to farm. I'm just going to be honest. If I want 3 grand in silver, I just come to Tunguska and have it in no time. I mean, you just seen I made 450 in an hour, and I just spent no money on baits or anything. I was just strictly trolling with a lure, and I didn't catch anything big either, guys. I was just decent tagged fish. I'm tired of winding in. Let's see if I can get them a little bit closer to here so I can so they come in quicker. Yeah, it's no biggie. So Wolf, this is a really good spot. Almost everything up here is a good spot. No, he lost his sterlet. Hey, CR, what's going on, buddy? Oh, we were just discussing some reels and yeah, Volkov's like that. That's why you never want to put all your eggs into one basket at Volkov. There was days at Volkov. I mean, back in the day before they nerfed these salmon, we used to make Tunguska money in Volkov. Oh, FGA'd when I was looking at you. uh, it's like, oh, I got a fish. FGA. Woohoo. Yeah, I kind of agree with that, Wolf. He will make more money on carps and stuff, but also you got to have something when the breams dry up as well. There is good money in breams. Oh, this black spinner is actually doing some nice work here. So basically, Wolf, every cast out is a catch in the old fish's mouth when you're fishing the bottom here. It's pretty good and pretty consistent. I'm gonna try not casting out so far, so it's a quicker return trip. I may have needed to go further out than that. Yeah, I'm firm in believing I just do what I want. I half the time I buy stuff, cause us, um, look, I buy stuff all the time. People try to talk me out of, and I just do it. I don't care. Sometimes it's a hit, sometimes it's a miss. If you look at this setup here, I mean, it's just something I wanted to do, and I did. But I don't recommend anybody else doing it. Uh, you can make a lot better 5.5 setups. Yeah, go ahead. Uh, I actually didn't do too bad trolling tongue. I thought I did worse than what I did. I mean, look at this. Every cast is a damn bite. I did lose one. That was a there we go, boys. A nice one there. Well, Volk is so hit or miss. It's not even funny. When Volk is on, Volk is nice, which kind of keeps me going back to Volkov. I'll be honest. I do enjoy some Volkov. Yeah, I mean, I would stick to your gut. I'll be honest, just do a little research, and if it's something that you want, then do it. If it's something, don't listen to all of us. Uh, If I listen to everybody, I would not have. Look, I would not have half this shit in my inventory. I would not have these. I would not have these because this is a ridiculous amount of setup. You can make a lot better setup, but I did it just to prove a point. Um, and I own two of these just to prove a stupid point. But that this was actually a good investment. These were the ultimate investments. Could not have been happier. It was the carp and Tagara setup is the best investments I've ever made. I will say that forever to the end of time. Don't go to the damn wolf. Just troll between the islands. Just go as soon as you come out from between the islands, spin it right back around and go. Dijon, we've all made mistakes in our setups. Every single one of us. And not and there isn't one, this is entirely right way to fish. It's what I tell people. They make literally so many reels, so many rods. There are thousands of combinations. Let's not assume your way's right. Everybody's got their own path and their own combination they want to follow. And by George, if that's what they want to do, then that's what they should do. Oh, the black one failed me. Let me switch. Let's go green. What's up, Eric? That's there you go. That's it. That's it, brother. Couldn't have said it any better myself. Look, these guys wanted to know, how to do some spinning. I came off the boat just to sit here and cast into the water. Some days we catch fish, some days we don't. It's just the facts of life. Exactly. Exactly. Don't don't let it beat you up. If trying to run a specific gear or model, then as Eric said, just if you want to buy two Titans, just go buy two Titans, brother. Hey, well, Wolfie, you seen what I have, and what did I tell everyone I would do if I had to do it over? I own an Alpha, but if I had to do it over again, I would just buy a Caliber. And my old lady owns Nargas. Nargas are really good too, but I would just for the spool size. They're all three are really good reels. All three are really good reels. There's no sense in hating, another reel. um, yeah, spin fishing's all. I never got into spin fishing until later on, but now I really do not mind spin fishing. Like this here, it's fun, and I love pike fishing. I'm the crazy guy that likes pike fishing, which is why I'm going to buy a jerk rod. Oh, there's a little plumper, boys. There's a little plumper. I really like spin fishing because you don't have to buy baits. Everything you make is 100% profit, as long as they're not tearing through your stuff. Absolutely. Well, you just fish with some steel leaders. You'll catch a little less, but they won't bite through it. That or grab a 27.7 and 95. Well, actually, probably 98% of the time they're not going to bite through it. Yep. Oh, I know, Eric. I know. I Look, and I keep trying to tell everybody, you can ask me my opinion on stuff, but it's been so long since I actually had to progress through the starter area. My opinions could very well be wrong. And keep in mind it is still only an opinion at the end of the day. Don't listen to take everything as gospel that comes out of my mouth. That's not a bad idea. I have I haven't tried it for carp fishing though. I haven't tried match rods for carp fishing. Look, everybody has their own ways to fish. I told you. Look, I'm the only jackass on this game that owns 3 Mare LTD2s. I'm the only one. I guarantee it. Oh yeah. Well, you see, I'm only using. I have a couple that I use it here, and I don't burn through that many lures. Yeah, but river mussel? That's a good question. I'd have to look that up. Uh, Let me roll this in for river mussel. Let's take a look. Doo-doo-doo. Trophy list. If it's on here, I will be able to tell you. They're saying a river mussel. Which one's trophy? Trophy is right here. River mussel, 190 grams. 190 grams, brother. Yep, DeJohn beat me to it. I started getting smarter, Dijon. I just left a spreadsheet up today. What do you mean, Eric? The leader's strength? Oh, you're talking about the size of the leader? It varies, yes. If you're talking about spin fishing, the smaller the leader, the semi better it is. When it comes to trolling, though, I haven't noticed. The only time I noticed any difference in trolling is Quarry Lake. Quarry Lake is and the devs even said that it's because the water is clear at Quarry Lake. But if you look at like my spin fishing, look, I got a 38.3 fluoro, and I catch trophies and everything with it. I don't have a snowflake lure. Oh, I wasn't playing this game for Christmas. Yeah. Basically, you want to kind of use the leader I'm using, Eric. If is that what you want to catch? Say like small brown trout. If you're gunning for trout, like I'm fishing here, this is I'm using a 6.2. I probably wouldn't go above a 6.4. I know some people go down into the fives to get to fish here, Balea. Even Donet's River is another prime example of spin fishing with a smaller leader. As you can see, I'm only running a 5.5 setup here. Yeah, you definitely the smaller the leader, the better the bite rate when it comes to spin fishing. So you'll see a lot of people spin fishing with 5 point something or 6.2 liters. My 6.2 is a little on the heavier side, but I want to be able to reel in the fish a little bit easier. The That's only when you're doing what we're doing here, spin fishing. Trolling it, like I said, I didn't notice a difference on Volkov. I don't notice a difference here. The only difference that people talk about is Corey. There's a nice grayling coming in. That's nice. You and your snowflake lures. Yeah, that's the only difference. No biggie. And tomorrow when I'm at Donuts, I'll run the same like 6.2 setup. Yeah. Well, I'd say 45 or larger, but I generally run 60s. I generally run 60 centimeters no matter. Well, I don't think I have 60s on here. I'd have to look. These are probably 45s on my spins. Mask, what's going on, buddy? How you doing, my friend? We did a little trolling. We made some silver, and now we're just kind of spin fishing. I know. It's yes. We're having some real discussion and some leader discussion. You're not having a good one, bud. You're not having a good one. I don't know if the session's in order today or not. I see somebody's still catching big head carp up there. You didn't like my blue? What about my red? What about a red? Or what about... Let's try something entirely different here. Yo, 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 what's up, Ryan? Nice, you got your first blue tag. Awesome. I'm pretty sure that means everybody's got a blue tag. Oh, no. I guess not everybody has a blue tag. What'd you catch, a roach? I think you were out there fishing for them roaches. Yeah, yeah. Hey, a blue tag's a blue tag. Good job on a blue tag roach. Come on. I gotta get you while I can, because you're gonna throw a flex out on me that I can't compete with. So that's about the only thing I can say. So Wolf, you think it's a good spot? This spot ain't too bad. Better than Volk. Well, I mean, let's face it. See, the thing is about Tunguska is there's about 100 different ways you could catch fish here. And a bad day in Tunguska is still, better than most good days at most other places. I wasn't even out here the whole day because we were just sitting back and looking at the stupid store. No. Get him. Get him. Get that snowflake. Blue tag taming on a snowflake. Come on. Make it happen. Nice. I mean it is a really good reel, but like I said, there's 1,000 combinations, and I just make an opinion that yes, that's the way I would go. If you choose not, I'm not gonna say you're doing it wrong, because I've done it wrong so many times. We've all done it wrong some way or shape or form. Well, you was using strawberry, right, Mask? We were having a laugh. Yeah. Well, I went from mosquito farming to Oldberg farming to bear. Yeah, so I went from a long ways. I went from 5.5 to like gold 60s. to Mare LTD 2s, which I had 3 of those. Well, it was kind of funny because we were talking and someone was like, "Oh, I'm fishing Oldberg for carp," and I said, "Oh, which video did you watch?" Because you, Rank, and Grazi all posted freaking Oldberg for carp. You used strawberry, somebody used cocos, and I was just laughing. Different. I give you all credit. It was all different spots. So. uh, the old Commons, though, you were ripping them out pretty good. I have to give you credit. Oh yeah, yeah. I was actually talking to that. Yeah, and when they nerfed them starter kits, that was bad. They had them 5.5 reels in them starter kits, and they were actually a really good starter kit. It's not that they mean to kill it, Wolf. What happens is kind of like when Tunguska. I mean, people, you don't understand when I say Wacky Rig was overpowered. Wacky Rig was overpowered at Tunguska. I mean, you have no idea what we were pulling out. But instead of just nuking it on this map, they decided to kill the whole rigging, which kind of like really hurt it for because we used to. I still do occasionally. I used to have fun wacky rigging down donuts, and I'm gonna probably do that tomorrow. But it's not nearly the same level as it used to be. You used to be able to make 350 silver easy an hour on donuts, just wacky rigging down drifting. You don't make nothing near that anymore. I still look. I'm gonna go there tomorrow. Wood. Um, I'm gonna drift down donuts. I don't know what time. I'm gonna have a late stream tomorrow though. But yeah, I'm gonna drift down there and have a little fun. That's how I prefer to do donuts. You can float and stuff there. I mean, there's a lot of things to do if you're a float fisherman. I just like the wacky rig down it though. It's a nice, peaceful, relaxing feeling of just drifting in a boat using some wacky rigs and some worms. It's kind of nice. It's kind of nice. You can use worm. Yeah, you can do worms float. You can even do a little spin. There's a lot of things you can do there. You can use insects and bottom fish. Right. Well, to be honest, tongue was overpowered when it came out. You could still make a lot of money. Don't get me wrong. You can make decent money. Ah, you dirty, dirty dog. Did I get you? Did I get you back? I think I did. Well, Eric, that actually helps your bottom fishing. Because what happens is it'll kind of the game's really finicky. If you continue to bottom fish and continue to bottom fish, your skills kind of start slowing down and dragging out. But if you go and spin fish a little bit, it kind of does like a refresh on it. So the next time you go out bottom fishing, you may catch a point or two. The game wants you to do, different methods of fishing. It's really weird. Yeah, sturge do. Yeah. I like the Achilles. I do. Yep. Oop. Yeah, I throw them in the mix when something starts. If I pull back an empty reel, which is very not very often, I just I flip a different lure on. I'm changing up all the time. Hey, donuts is really I'm going there tomorrow. That's where I'm going to be tomorrow for starting out. Like I said, it'll be a later stream though. I got a bunch of stuff cooking tomorrow morning. Yep, 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 yep. Yeah, the damn taming will definitely remind you. I tell you, I really don't have a. I haven't really messed around with any jig steps yet. Yet, I'm going to though. I'm going to. It looks a lot of fun. My problem is everybody looks at my reels, and all I have is spinning reels. So my first non-spinning reel is going to be a. It's going to be a general. It's going to be the 2-speed general. That's like 20 some grand. That's what we're saving up for now. We don't care about Vengas at this stage. I don't. I'm having fun with my other rods. I'm gonna put together. I'm gonna buy that reel, and it's basically gonna be the reel for my jerk rod setup, my catfish setup, and my third reel on trolling. Yeah, I mean, hey, well, if you want fly fishing, let me catch a smaller fish. I can make a fish fly. I will. I'm kind of waiting and seeing how they're going to make fly fishing in this game. To be honest with you, I really enjoy it in the Fisher. I had fun, but it's something I don't know if I would do all the time. I mean, I quite enjoyed this action right here. Oh no, they are. They keep talking about it. Yeah, nah, they keep talking about it. Not like they used to talk about our auction house, but just had to get that dig in there. But no, that'll actually come sooner than later, probably. I mean, they can make money. Oh, you dirty dog, you! They can make money doing it, so why wouldn't they? If they know people are going to spend cash on reels, you better believe they're going to add it. Raspberry dry mix. I don't have dry mix. I think I got some PVA. Oh, yeah. All I got is PVA. This would actually probably be a good, nice spot to spin fish or fly fish. I'm thinking of there's like if you go to Winding Rivulet, I mean they're gonna make that map probably bigger. That will probably be a nice fly fishing map as well. Uh-oh, Gus on the black card. You still at Bear Lake, Ryan? He is still at Bear Lake. I busted him. That's a nice looking grayling. Yeah, yeah, it's been nice. Um, Eric, I have gotten bigger chars out of here. The biggest I've pulled out of here was probably like a 4 kilogram, and it ran me. It ran me pretty good. Everybody was like, everybody, always has suggestions. Just let it go, let it go. No, no, no. It's fine. It'll burn. It'll run me out for a while. I'll get it in eventually. Yeah, you got to get that strike it while the iron's hot there, Ryan. No doubt, no doubt. There's a perch. I mean, I'm almost up to fish 40 already. What most of these are whatever it comes with here. I'll pull it up. I don't think I've changed most of these lures yet. Um, oh, I lied. It's a large four on this one. Because I flipped through my lures fairly. Like you see me go through. I have a green spiker. I don't think I changed them out on almost all of them. Let me look. Okay, so I got a medium on my green, a medium 8, and I use this one quite often as well. Here's another one I use up here quite often, and I just, for whatever reason, I didn't change this hook out. I will change this hook out. Let me just throw a large on there, just for the giggle effect here. Sometimes Uh, yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I still get them. Look, bam. There's another one. Yep. It's starting to become a really nighttime hour here. I'm gonna toss one more and I'm gonna go back check my net here. See what we got. Yeah. This black lure works really good when it's cloudy and at night. I alternate a lot. If I reel in and I don't catch anything, I flip lures. Hey, what's going on there, Psycho? How you doing? And I'll show you the four lures I alternate between here. All right, and they might be the same ones you run, but they work really well. Actually, I think there's five. Nice. So the black spiker, which you've seen, the green 17 spiker, I run a lot. Sometimes I'll flip to a blue 7, and this one here, my 4G05. Those are my primary fours that I use. If I am struggling with those, sometimes I'll pop out some handmade spinner, the red, the black, and also this orange hornet works as well. Those are all my primaries. I just keep flipping through. Let me go see. Let me see how much I made during my whole. I'm just gonna sit here and spin a BS time. Nice, nice, nice. I don't think I have anything for cafe. I wish. What? I'll take it. All right, that's all I got. I wasn't even seriously. We were just kind of just BSing. So I cashed that in. So about 255 for kind of BSing for 42 minutes. Let's go again. Let's go again. Let's get closer to 9. Let me go. I'm going to get some more coffee, guys, and I'll be back after I run back to the spot. Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to deny that, right? It's nighttime. I don't want to throw too many in anyway, so let me go back and get some coffee. I'll be right back, guys. All right. To get aquatic plants and redworms, you need a shovel for redworms. A shovel for redworms. Bloodworms, you need a scoop. Come on. Come on. Dung beetle. Come on. That wasn't nice. That wasn't very nice at all. Oh, okay. So yeah, you need a scoop for red bloodworm and shovel. Basically, the shovel will get you. Oh, what the heck? Let me go through here real quick, and I'll tell you. All right, so the shovel gets you worms, red worms. You get your night crawlers, and then the interesting things come later. As you've seen, it gets you dung beetles, and then cockchafer larvas. It gets you mole crickets, and it also gets you rhinoceros beetle. Ooh. So the scoop will get you to everything I like. I haven't really scooped too much because I'm trying to get these rhinoceros beetles and cockchafer larvas and mole crickets. So the scoop doesn't live in my harvesting anymore really. This here I never even fished with, but I heard they're really good. Volkov is dead. That's not surprising. It's really not. Where's Volk? Uh, the weather's good, but it's cloudy. If you're looking for like salmon and stuff, I have always had better luck when it is sun shining. For the record. All right. 6 passes, 3 fish. Well, I mean, right now at nighttime, I never even fish Volk at night. Because basically the only thing you're going to catch on rare occasion, you'll catch something random, but chances are you're going to land a catfish. Chances are you're going to catch a cat. Speaking of cats, they're taming. Let's try it. Let's go. Get some taming. I'm not a fan of throwing stuff in at before 4 a.m. here either. Oh, okay. Yeah, Volk is so hit or miss. It's just I don't know. I felt really good the last time I went. I don't know how much a scoop is, to be honest with you, Wood. I mean, here, I'll run up and check. It's still a little early for me to be actually casting into this water. But yeah, I think it's about 250. No, I don't want to taming. I'm good on taming. I was joking. Look, I'm running away. I'm running away from a taming. No taming. Oh yeah, it's probably if I have to. I agree. It's probably about 250 silver, if I had to guess. That's if I had to guess. Oh wait, it's in the stupid whatchamacall. Do I even know where the workshop is here? There's the grocery store. I never put anything in a workshop here. I think it's here. I thought it was. What was that? That's administration. Jesus. Yeah, it's probably about 250. Hardware. Here we go. Hardware store. Oh, duh. It's out of stock, and I can't see it anyway. Yeah, no, you need a hardware store. So it's out of stock at Tunguska. Sorry. Hey, Brummy, what's up? What's up? Oh, yeah. We're having a good weekend. I was out doing yard work earlier, cutting that grass, the whole 9 yards. I got to do a little work tomorrow morning, so, stream will be a little later tomorrow, so we will figure it out. Yeah, you're probably looking at about 250, 300 silver. I own one, but yeah, it's just kind of just sits in my inventory. It's my collection of crap. That's a lot of silver. Now that I'm looking at this and I'm thinking, my God, that's a large amount of silver just sitting there. Damn. And I don't even have the professional knife. All right, so it's about 3 a.m. Let's go ahead. What's seriously fish? What? What are you talking about? It's all crap. It's all stuff I need, but it's crap. I mean, look at how much money I got invested in the lures and stuff. Oh, I use it for just the algae, to be honest with you. Because I like having algae for a carp. I don't use it very much. I really don't. Like I said, I shovel almost exclusively for mole crickets and cockchafer larvae. And if I get some rhinoceros beetles by accident, that's fine by me. We are we are just plugging along. Oh, hey, Brummy, just so you know, I know we were talking the other day. There's actually a community post about your likes and subscribers. Like they've had discrepancies for almost a week. I never paid it that much attention, but apparently everybody else has complained. All right, let's try the green one. Probably casting too high up. Boom. Yeah, do you got him, Ryan? If not, I'll give him some. It ain't that big of a deal. I'll give him one stick and he can copy it. Ooh, that was a nice mirror. Oh, you dirty, dirty dog. Heart's broken now. I seen it was right there. Okay. Yeah, I'll give him one stick. Um, let's give him a stick. Yes. Give him a little piece of mesc. Give him some mesc, PVA. I have not tried it. I have not tried it. There we go. We're back on the scene with the biting, boys. Just needed to be 442, that's all. Nice. That's a nice how you doing right there. Yeah, it does that to me too. I'll tell you a nice little fun fact that I didn't pay much attention to until they started talking about it. Like I'll see a bunch of subscribers and then all of a sudden it just vanish. So who knows? Hopefully they get it fixed and I get like 850 subs. Oh, it don't matter. I guess I should have seen what that message was about before I just continuously reeled. Yeah, I'm not too concerned. There was an update like 2 days ago. What's up, Og? How you doing? So there's an actual post in your analytics page. I mean, if you want to know, yeah, but they're aware. What is going on? I'm gonna go back to the black one here. Let's take a gander. Kevin. Oh, you didn't have to. He could have kept it. I wasn't that worried about a PVA stick. I only use a scoop if I want aquatic things like algae. I use my shovel more because I want the cockchafer larvas, mole crickets, and rhinoceros beetles because I use those for sturge fishing a lot, and I want to do more sturge fishing in the future. So I got to really keep hammering home the shovel to get those things. How do I activate happy hour? You log in and cast. Yeah, I like using it for algae, to be honest with you. Now, Dijon, he does more than I do when it comes to using the insects. So I have insects, but I just mainly use my scoop for. Actually, I lied. I like the bloodworms too, occasionally, but I do use it mostly for algae. Yeah, you just cast. So like the first time you log in for the game day, it automatically pops up. All right, sounds good, Wolf. Appreciate you stopping by, brother. We will be on later tomorrow, and then I'll just go back to normal time after that. So come on by anytime, anytime. I actually will probably getting off here after I'll fish throughout today, and then I'll probably get off. So I gotta get more work done around the house myself. Ooh, almost a double fish. Almost a double fish. I think it benefits you more to use a scoop if you're doing like a lot of, I don't know, say float fishing. Because you get a lot more of the insects. Oh, now you're not gonna want to bite. All right, well we can change that. We can change that. Let's just throw on a lure that they're gonna eat on here. What are we feeling that's tasty? What haven't I used? Let's go back to the Achille. I like sticking my old faithfuls until I have to go hornet. Yeah, I can use it. I don't even I had the shovel equipped to my hot bar, but not the scoop. I had to go looking for it. Oh, yes. Killer. Worked well straight off the bat. Come on. Don't you do that. Get in here. What's your deal? Get get in here. Was he caught on something? It's really weird. Um Tools. Wait, how was that a weekly record grayling? Us USA people, we don't we catch small fish. How the hell was that a weekly? Wasn't even a trophy. Wow. Okay. Now somebody was using a blue Achille. Ah, okay. I really never really used that one much. This one works seems to be working right now. We'll just keep pounding this one. Maybe I will switch to blue if this one wears out, but this one seems to be doing well. Nice little salmon. Oh yeah, right into his mouth. Boom. Looks like a brownie. Oh, it's a Lennox. Oh. Oh. Nope. The John's after the Arctic char. Watch out, boys. Here, I'll eat some cheese too. Throw that into the mix. Get my dang energy built back up. Ooh, shit. Hey, why can I only get a 26? That don't make sense. That don't make sense. Come on. You're not even that big. Let's go. Stop fighting. Ooh, fin fishing went up again. Nice. That's just an Arctic. We'll take the money though. All right, Wood. Hey, thanks for stopping by. Appreciate you. What is up, Careless? What is going on? No, no. You gotta keep in mind. I got a little pull on. I'm fishing with my light tackle, not my heavy. So even if they appear to be nice fish, they're gonna be smaller in nature. Why? Oh, you got robbed though. That happened to me. I caught my 97 with a Tagara. Did you at least have a Venga? Because it took me an hour and a half to get my 97 out on a Tagara. Hopefully you had a Venga. I don't know. I actually like doing that. I ain't gonna lie. I'm probably gonna do it again real soon. Okay, so the red one I'm gonna pull in and it ain't gonna catch nothing, and I'm gonna go blue. Yes, you need to have premium for happy hour. Ah, oh, you cheated. You cheated. That was half the fight I had. Still awesome though. You got robbed. 1.4 from a trophy. Ouch. Ouch. 1.4 from a trophy. I don't even have a. Oh yeah, I do. Locking scares me. I don't know why. I just it'll be one aspect of this game. It'll just that will I will have to actually really get used to. Okay, so the Achilles don't want to go. I'll just flip to another. Let me go. Let's see. The sun's out, so let me try my Spiker 17 again. Yeah. Oh, I bet. I don't know. Like locking a reel, like really, like terrifies me. I don't know why. It just does. Yeah, it took me. It was almost an hour and a half to get mine in. I basically was on the other side there and drove the fish into here, and it just sat here for like almost the entire fight. And I'm not complaining about that at all. We're definitely not going to complain about that at all. I've seen people break rods locking a Venga. It's definitely some scary times. Hey, what happened to my little spin fishing moment here? I was yanking them out left and right. Now it's kind of just went. Go back to the black lure, see if I don't catch anything. I guess I'm still pulling on a little bit here. I'll keep running with this until it craps out on me. Yeah, I wanna go catfishing. I really do. I'm saving up. I'm gonna buy a one of the General 20, the two speeders. I'm gonna do a little bit different fishing than what I'm accustomed to. So I gotta get used to doing a few different things. All I ever had was spinning rods, and the highest spinning rod I have is a Tagera. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna get. I'm gonna get a Cardinal 20S or General. I keep saying General Cardinal. My bad. Yeah, yeah. I want to get it because I don't have any like I said, all I have is spinning reels. So I kind of want to get into that side of it so I can use that for a nice little everything reel. I'm going to actually use it to be my third reel in my troll setup, my third or I'm going to use it for my jerk reel. I'm going to use it for catfishing. It's going to be like my everything freaking reel for that side of fishing. Problem is, I just got to buy a couple good rods for it. Another grayling. Nice. We're not doing tremendously bad here. I've had better runs. Yeah, I that was me. That's why I came here. I figured I could sit here, spin fish, relax. Tomorrow I'm gonna stream a little later, and I'm already got a chill. I'm gonna wacky rig donuts. I'm gonna drift down and wacky rig donuts tomorrow. So that's gonna be a nice chill day. Well, I might not do it all day, but that'll be a nice way to chillax and start out. I mean, I did pretty good the last hour I was over here, but this hour's I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna do as good as I did. It's not looking too promising. I'm gonna really change it up this time. I've been throwing out all these spikers, and let's go with a let's try Hornet. I went from catching everything on every cast to having to pick lures now all of a sudden. Well, I know Volkov is slow. Everybody's been complaining about how slow Volkov is, so I would not head there. There we go. Hornet caught something. I know, I know. Look, believe me, that's all I wanted. And mine was 97. I feel your pain. I just want to mark that trophy off and then, I don't have to fish for it again. I'm in the same boat. Come on in. You're barely even moving me. Let's go. I got a Lennox. Oh, a 2.6. Huh. I figured I'd try a couple different ones. Just out of something new. This one is turning out not to be so bad. I don't know why I got to turn this down so much. My equipment isn't that busted. It's probably for like a 3 kilogram Arctic char. It would not surprise me though. You done? You done? No, you're not done. He'll come or not. Here's your brown trout. Your 2.5. I'll have like a 2.5. He's so angry. Why is he so angry? Nah. Well, maybe. I really didn't want one. I was joking. It's probably like something stupid, like a 3 kilogram, 4 kilogram Arctic char. You know, stuff that fights harder than it should to begin with. Why is it so angry? So angry. So angry. So angry. Ah, yes, yes. Asian smelt. Asian smelt. I just let it wear itself. It ain't actually pulling me like I don't think it's a char because it's not a char would have pulled me a lot further out than that. It wants to fight, then stop, then fight, then stop, then fight, then stop. Where a char would have just already, he would have already been all the way across the freaking river by now. Look, I put that stupid hornet on, and then this is what happens. I'll try something new, guys. Let me try something new. It's not even that big. I'm looking at it right now. I told you it was a stupid char. Actually, I didn't think it was a char. Three. What did I tell you? 3 point something char. Oh God. 3 point something char. Oh man. Really? Yeah, it's this setup here will get spooled by the the bigger fish, but it's a lot fun to fish with. And then there's an FGA. That's all right. I got another one. We got another one to make up for it. A sardine. Keep tossing this hornet. Yeah, I bet. I bet. Yeah, see, I'm using a 6.2 liter. I thought about going up to a 6.8. No, I never do that. I never do it. I've never controlled right on something. In any of my fish. I mean, Maybe once in a blue moon, if I have a trophy on, you'll see me smack it once or twice. I mean, but I never do it. No, I never do it. Look, I mean, I only lost 305 out of 33,000 fish, and I never do that. Most of the time I lose fish, it's because of bad hooks. If I have good upgraded hooks on there, I never lose fish. I just pick up the rod and smash the shift and just go. Bring him in. It's a nice little grayling. And then what's funny is like I see people bottom fishing on stream, and I'll see them hit that set hook like 100 times. They'll be setting that hook all the way while they're reeling it in. If you do it once or twice, that ain't bad. But man, you sitting there jerking the whole time. I'm like, oh my god. Ooh. I thought you wanted something relaxing. And then you get a tuba, and what are you running up a tuba? Probably mole crickets and you goofball. Yes, it's supposed to. It is supposed to be on bottom setups auto hook. Oh, so you switched to the Hornet after watching me. I like the Orange Hornet. I do. The Orange Hornet's probably one of my favorite lures. I have not heard anything about the bellows, Ryan. Well, good. Now you got a big old fat one. They're talking about that old Asian schmelt, huh? Oh, he's a fighter, huh? He's a fighter. uh, it's the Orange Hornet. Meanwhile, Dijon's like running wild to get his fish. Yeah. That is 100% accurate. That is 100% accurate. Which is why I'll be honest, Eric. When like tomorrow, I told you I'm gonna run wacky rigs tomorrow. So what I'll do is, I not only look at all regions, I look everywhere. You know, I'm looking for like the most common things. I'll actually have to go to. Wow, nobody's wacky rigging anymore. So Shad, Nasty Worm 002, Nasty Worm 008, the 02, 07. Oh, that ain't part of that group. and then I'll go through each one and just see. Usually the 002 is very common. Uh, every once in a while I'll just run this just because it's different. It's a blue one. False alarm. Aww. Yeah, that's why you usually just go with the weeklies. I never check anything other than weeklies. I will definitely be looking at stuff tonight for, well, I may just run whatever I want tomorrow. I know I'm going to probably put an 002 on. I got a couple of the other ones. The blue and the silver work what used to work there. Oh, that's still pretty good. 30. I missed what it was. Hold on, I got to go back in time. Nice grayling. Also, you got a 3.3 Arctic char. Well, that looks familiar. That was about the same size Arctic char I pulled out with the Hornet. What's going on, JSG? Oh, you're going to have fun up here, brother. You're going to have fun up here. I ain't going to lie. There's a lot of stuff to do. I trolled for a little bit earlier, and someone asked me, I don't even remember who asked me about spin fishing up here, and somehow I came off the boat and I haven't left. I've just been sitting here spin fishing this whole time. I actually think I was Woofy that asked me about spin fishing. I mean, the Hornet isn't doing too bad. It's still ripping the graylings out. We'll go till about 2200 again. Calibers and carp putts. Calibers aren't that bad. Yeah, I I don't look. I do trolling, but the problem is I did so much Volkov trolling when I was a lower level. I mean, it's all right. Which is why tomorrow's going to be interesting when I go up and just wacky rig up at Donuts. It's usually a good time. I'll check tonight to see which worms are biting. Set up my. It's usually 002s, and then I throw something else on. Well, I mean, come on, Careless. You got greedy. You know you got greedy. You got greedy. You said you wanted nice, relaxing fishing, and then you throw a mole cricket out. Oh yeah, that's good. To me, this was nice and relaxing here. We did fairly well. This is my relaxing. And then I realize I have more stuff to do at the house after I get done here. Then I'll, you know, that'll be why I'm doing donuts tomorrow. Like starting off, it'll probably be I probably won't get on for a few hours late, and then I'll do that, and then I'll be pretty mellow. Try my black striker again, or yeah, we got it. That was my go-to, Laura. Just kind of just boop. Said nope, no, no, no. I bet you're not going. I only go for when I go for sturge, I'm like, okay, I want this sturge, and let's just go for it. That's what I did with the East Siberian, like kind of like what you did. Then I got like my 97, and I was like, oh man, I was that close to marking a trophy off, and nope. Here we are, still with a 97 kilogram sturge, not a trophy. You have to flex that on Mesk. I don't believe his sturge is near that size. Yeah, that's exact. I was excited. The disappointment didn't set on me until probably like about a couple hours later. And when I was really thinking of it, I'm like, the game just couldn't give me another 3 kilogram, another three, really? Oh yeah. Basically, if you're fishing here, here's another spot. Here's another spot. Right here's another spot. Here's another. This is basically this little section is basically Balea 2.0. I'm using the same reels and stuff that I would normally use at Balea, but here at Tunguska. So the only danger here is you can lock onto something like an Arctic char, um, and other bigger, little bit bigger fish. Yeah. Yep. So what I'll do is I'll go ahead and we'll check out, see how much this net's worth. Yeah, it's not bad. Go check it out. I don't think I got anything more for the cafe. Only one schmelt. Only one broadfish. That would have been nice. Yeah. All right, guys. Let's see what we got for that last hour. 322 for what? 44 minutes. Takes us back over 9. So not bad, not bad, not bad. We'll take all that. All right. I am done for now. I got to get back out. I got to get some stuff done, and then I will have to be on later tomorrow. So I appreciate everybody for coming and hanging out. Always a good time. Definitely everybody for subscribing. jumped up a lot more than what I actually thought we was. So I appreciate all that support and all, and I will catch you guys hopefully tomorrow evening. If not, I will be back on my normal time Tuesday. Catch y'all later. Until then, peace.